Welcome and welcome back. Welcome to Seek to See podcast. My name is Shonda, and I am your gracious host for this message. Well, I guess today's message is here. I go into tomorrow now. Today is Sunday, February 23rd, going into Monday, February 24th. I tell you, it has been a crazy day, but I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and get something in today. Y'all have to excuse me because I am a little bit sleepy, but I gotta wash my wigs. Child, I got to wash my wigs, okay? Honey, sister girl got to wash her wigs, honey. And I'm gonna put my little dishes up. Honey, I'm gonna take the dishes out the dishwasher. In the meantime, I'm gonna take my dishes out the dishwasher. Some of these be dry, some of them don't be dry, but we gonna make it do what it do. But I wanted to come on here while I get this done and talk to y'all about the economy, okay? And how the economy is just messed up right now. I was just over on my other channel, Seek to See Tarot, and I was over there, and I had did a reading for my Capricorn. If you have Capricorn anywhere in your chart, you know, if you are a Capricorn, it might be useful for you to go over there. You might get some, get something useful out of that. But anywho, if you're into tarot. But anywho, money was a big thing. And so it's like these creditors done got out of hand, honey. They done got out of hand. And let me tell you why they done got out of hand. Let me tell you why they got out of hand. And I think they have been doing this for years. And we have been caught prey to this. Okay? And maybe because, how can I say it? Maybe because we have been slaves. Let me say it like that. Some of us, not all of us, but some of us have been slaves to this economy and to this system, to this monetary system. Okay? And these creditors, these companies have been taking advantage of people. What do I mean by that? They have been treating people as if they are second-class consumers. Okay? And they've been getting away with it. And so I just been catching on to that recently. And as a consumer, we have to change how we look at our money. We have to change how we spend our money. We have to change how we use our money. Because they are taking advantage big time. And I'm just like, oh, hell no. Not me, you not. I know better. And so these creditors are getting away like fat cats. That's just like the banking industry. I remember the banking industry was getting away like fat cats and was just taking people's money over with like overdraft fees and things of that nature. I remember they were doing that. And the government had to step in to keep them from doing that. Well, they need to regulate these companies, because these companies are doing that too. And these credit card companies are doing it too. And so that's just like today. Let me give you an example. Now, I'm a consumer, and I don't use a lot of credit, if any at all. But I don't use a lot of credit. And I don't have a lot of credit cards because I just don't believe in using a bunch of credit. I really don't. And so I had a credit card from one of these credit card companies say to me, send me a letter and say to me that we're going to lower your credit limit and raise your interest rate. And I thought, okay. Now, I'm the type of person where I know I use credit pretty decently, and I know that you have to keep some type of credit limit on your cards because they want you to keep some type of balance on your credit cards. But these people, and so when I called them, they were just like, oh, we're doing that because they gave me some cockamamie story that didn't make any sense. And so I said, okay. And me knowing who I am and knowing my credit, and this is where it's important, where you need to know your credit. And even if you don't know your credit, you need to understand that you are a consumer. And you need to understand that when you are a consumer, these companies need you. You don't need them. They need your business. Understand that part. When you as a consumer understand that these companies need your business, they'll stop that type of stuff. So they gave me a cockamamie story, so I said, well, since you can't give me a good story as to why you're doing this, cancel the card. Now, I want you to cancel this card per my request. And once you cancel the card, send me a letter in the mail that the card is canceled. And then I'll pay you back over time. Now I'm calling them out, basically. Oh, no. We know that you're a good customer. We really don't want you to cancel the card. No. Yeah, you do. You do want me to cancel this card because you're raising you're raising the interest rate and you're putting a fee on the card, which you didn't have at first. So no, cancel the card. And per my request, send me a letter that I canceled the card. I don't give a damn about my credit history, my credit rate, my credit score. I don't give a damn about that. Why? Because I have a car. I make the payment every month on time. And I have a house. So I don't give a damn about that either. I don't give a damn about trying to buy a house either. I have everything I need at this point. So cancel it. See, let me tell you something. When you have the power and you don't give a damn and you don't care, oh, it's a different situation then. It's a different situation then. Let me tell you, Stop allowing these companies and these creditors to do you any kind of way, because they're preying on us. They're preying on us. And no soon as you miss one payment or you're late on one payment, that's when they know that they can raise their interest rate, and that's when they know that they can start tacking on fees. When they start doing that, that's when you cancel that card. But see, a lot of us in this country start relying on those credit cards to live off of. And that's the problem. Stop relying on these credit cards to live off of. Stop. I'm telling you, that is the problem with a lot of us. We're living off of credit cards. Because I'm going to tell you something. As far as I'm concerned, I don't live off of credit cards. Oh, no. Nay. I don't care about no goddamn credit card. Here you go. You can have it back. I don't get a credit card that's over $2,000. Never. Never. As a matter of fact, I will go and I'll close out every single credit card, because I know and I understand that that'll be more money. There's more liquid cash in my pocket to invest, which will do what? Make me more money. And they know that. And let me tell you something. What a lot of people don't know, what these credit card companies won't tell you, is let's say you have a $500 credit card. And you say, okay, they're raising the interest rate and they're tacking on a bunch of fees. Shut that card down. Shut it down. And let it go. Let them go ahead and let someone buy the credit card. Let them sell it to someone to try and, get the money for them, because they're paying those people to try and run you down to get money. Trust me, they are. And when they do, all you got to do is settle for a fraction, a third of what that credit card was for. And you negotiate a fraction of what that credit card was for. And you negotiate, you say, look, I'll give you, so the credit card was, you charge $500. You say, look, I'll give you $150, $200. Now, I'll give that to you today to settle this out. You take it, you guarantee you take it off my credit. You take this debt off my credit, off of all 3 credit bureaus, and you send me a letter saying you did so for $200. How easy is that? And you know what they're going to do? They're going to go for it. Why? Because I've done it on many occasions. And that's what these credit card companies don't tell you. And they're not going to tell you. And that's why they tack on so many fees. They hurry up and try and hit you with so many fees. They try and hit you with so many fees because they know that if we let this credit card go down the shitters, we're not going to get everything that's owed to us. I'm telling you, quit letting these credit card companies throw you under the bus and throw your credit under the bus. Stop letting them do it. And it doesn't have to sit on your credit for 7 years. It doesn't. It doesn't. It does not. You can negotiate it coming off your credit when you negotiate how much money, when they sell it to another company to collect, you can negotiate it coming off of your credit if they want to settle with you. I've done it before on many, many occasions. So these companies ought to be shaming themselves. These credit card companies are predators. They're sharks. And they treat Americans like second-class consumers. They do it every single day. And we are working-class citizens. And they do this every single day. They do this. And they know that they do this. They know they do this. So what I'm telling you is quit allowing them to do it. Quit allowing them to do this to you. Demand that they not put tack on those fees. And if they do it, or they raise the interest rate, and if they do it, shut the card down. Shut it down. Because here's the reality. They're messing up your credit score anyway. And if you go to myfico.com, if you subscribe to myfico.com, that's the I'm gonna tell you, Credit Karma and all of them, they're off. A lot of them be off. Their credit scores is off. They're off. Go to the one that's most accurate is myfico.com. Subscribe to myfico.com and you can get the most accurate scores on your credit score. Okay? You got about 25 to 30 credit scores. A lot of people don't know that. Go on there and you can see what your credit score is. This is the most accurate place to get a credit score. And I promise you on everything I love, you'd be shocked. You have you don't just have 3 credit scores. You have 3 separate credit scores for mortgage. 3 separate credit scores for auto. 3 separate credit scores for credit cards. 3 separate credit scores for miscellaneous. And then those are broken down to new credit scores. Go on there, check it out. I promise you. I promise you. You have a whole separate credit score from your mortgage and your auto. It's totally different. Totally different. If you were to go and you apply for a Home Depot credit card and you ask them, what model credit score are you using? They could not tell you. They would not be able to tell you which one they're using. Is it Series 10, Series 7, Series 8? They could not tell you. If you were to get on the phone right now and ask them, they could not tell you which one they're using. And that's the problem with a lot of these companies. They could not tell you. They'll run your score and they'll run it. But they can't tell you which one they're using. And that's a problem. That's a problem. Because how are you going to run my credit score and you don't know which one you're using? If you go to a car dealership and they pull your credit, do you not know how many times they're running your credit? They're running your credit umpteen times to get you approved. To get you approved for a car. They don't know what system they're using. They just they just throwing your stuff up in the air. And they just hoping that somebody will pick you up. Hoping. Nah. No. Makes no sense. Makes no sense. I asked the one guy, this is at Veda Nissan here in Savannah. He called me up, says, well, now I have a Nissan, I think it's 2022. Yeah. 22, 23, I can't remember. But my car only has 11,000 miles on it. He asked if I wanted to trade it in. I said, well, okay, why not? Well, in the end, long story short, he tells me, oh, well, the banks want you to have a cosigner. A cosigner? What the hell you talking about, cosigner? What the fuck? I ain't have to have a cosigner for my house. What the hell you talking about? Get out of here. But this is how you know that the system is messed up. Because a person who pays their mortgage every month and pays their car payment every month, and you're gonna tell them that you're gonna ask them, do they want to trade in their vehicle, and you're gonna come back and tell them, oh, can they get a cosigner? Get out of here! No. That tells you a lot. That says a lot. That says a lot. That they try to treat consumers in this country as second-class consumers if they can get away with it. And you know what I said to him? I said, man, look, he said, I see that you pay your mortgage and you pay your car payment off, you pay it on time every month. I don't know why they're asking for a cosigner. I said, you know what? I told him, I said, man, he said, I know. He said, I know. He said, don't even worry about it. So don't even worry about it. Just keep doing your thing. I'm not going to even ask you again. I know you're not, because it don't make no sense. It makes no sense. No sense. None whatsoever. So I say all that to say, please make sure that you know what money you got coming in and going out. You're not allowing these people to just mess over you and your credit. Because if you do, they will. They will do it, and they'll do it bad. They'll do it bad. They'll do it bad. They'll do it real, real bad. I've never had anybody, I've never, in my big years, had anybody tell me, get a cosigner. And I'm like, now I would have imagined somebody tell me get a cosigner. If somebody had told me get a cosigner, asked me to get a cosigner when I was broke. Would you tell me to get a cosigner when I have a mortgage? What the fuck are you talking about, man? What? Like, who did that? What? Even he was baffled, like, he was just like, I feel stupid even asking you. But that says a lot. That says a lot about how they treat people in this country. How they try to treat people in this country. Now, if I had have been stupid, I would have went for that. If I had been stupid, I would have went for that. I thought, oh yeah, I'll try to find a cosign. All right, now I would have went for that. You know, it's just like, bro, what? Who's doing that? Not me. But because I'm not stupid, I didn't go for that. So I say all that to say, don't be stupid. Because they'll try to have you and other people on the hook for things that don't make no sense. Treating you as a second-class consumer. You know what I'm saying? It makes no sense to me. I don't understand it myself. I really don't. I really don't. I'm going to try and make this quick because I'm going to be washing a couple wigs tonight. This is not bad because my wigs aren't really that dirty. Because, I mean, as you can see, I rotate through. Well, if you watch me on my other channel, I rotate through a lot of my wigs. I really do. I rotate through a lot of them. But I don't, I rotate through a lot of my wigs. I really do. So I don't, but anyway, that was really the topic at hand for Seek to See podcast today. If you, if there's anything else, I will see you all in the morning. Okay? If you like to come on over to my other channel, Seek to See Tarot, please come on over there as well. I read for Capricorn, Sagittarius, and Virgo. Okay? So, you all have a good night. It is now, I think it's the 24th. What is today's date, child? I don't know. Hold on. What's today's date? Today's the 24th, child. It's the 24th. So today is the 24th now. So today is Monday, February 24th, 2025. Y'all have a good night. Gratitude, Ashe. Namaste.